Hi all, it's me Ryan here. Today we are going to take a look at the LG G7 Plus Thin Cube in 2019. And now it has been replaced by the LG G8. How does it fare in 2019? Let's find out. This is the LG G7 Plus. It was released in 2018 May. That makes it over a year old when this video comes out. For specifications, it's quite modern I would say nowadays, with either a Qualcomm SDM845 processor or a Snapdragon 845 depending on your region. Android 630 GPU, a 3000 mAh battery with Quick Charge 3.0, either 6 or 8 gigs of RAM depending on the model, microSD card expansion up to 512 gigs, an LCD screen with a notch at 1.6 inches with DCI-P3 color space of 100% along with HDR10. Yes, it does have a headphone jack, Bluetooth 5.0 and Type-C 3.1, quite decent. In the camera department, it has 16 megapixel cameras, one of which is the wide angle camera, and then the other is an ultra wide camera along with an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Front camera can record 4K 30 frames per second or 60, 1080p 30 or 60, and for slow-mo it can record 720p at 240 frames per second. This is still quite decent. With an Antutu score of 223705 along with its DCI-P3 color space, accurate IPS screen, it's gonna give you quite decent colors with decent performance too. Now one of the most annoying things though is the notch. Notch is quite significant, not as big as a Google Pixel 3, but still quite noticeable. And yes, it has IP68 water resistance too. That is quite needed in 2019. However, there have been two big issues with this phone. One is software and the other is battery. For battery, it only has a 3000 mAh battery that isn't really that good to get you a full days of use without having to plug it into the wall, but however, if you do have a decent power bank, that'll be quite fine for you. Yes, it's supposed to be upgraded to Android 9 supposedly, but it hasn't been released yet. There have been some software issues like restarting of the phone, then occasional crashes. Like my friend, when he uses it, he finds that when he connects to a hotspot in Singapore like wireless at SG, it seems to randomly spring and then just crash. But then if you have the same issue, I'll recommend you this article and the link in the description down below. You try to hopefully fix the phone, but if really cannot, and then it could be water damage or motherboard issue, or just basic software. It's really hard to tell. So overall, unless LG release the Android 9 update to fix all these random restart issues and crashing issues, I would not recommend anyone purchasing it secondhand, even though if you find a decent deal. If you're worried about buying secondhand, like when they fix the issue already, it'll be quite decent still within a year because the battery life should be just fine. However, the battery isn't really the strong point here. I find this phone would be great for content consumers because the screen is 100% DCI-P3 color space and this IPS too. It's gonna make for some rich colors when watching Netflix. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.